back with the toys of a time gone by, and on today's episode I wanted to talk about this big boy here, the Sectaurs Hive. The reason I'm going to do this is because I don't see many videos really about this, this awesome, spectacular playset. So I'm going to show you guys the front here, and as you can see, I have the little finger puppet here guy, Spydrax or something, Spydrax here, and also I have some ladders that I connected together here because they were kind of falling apart. I didn't know where to hang them. I think that was cool. The right here, the boulder, I actually customized this boulder. It's actually Rock On from the Masters of the Universe. He looks really cool. I didn't have the other boulder, but I think he looks really cool. And then what I thought about was the fact that he can actually transform and stuff, and he can, you could kind of like swing around, boom, like this. It's pretty cool. It's stuck on there. That's all right. Well, so you just kind of leave them up there for a little while. I painted the top of them. So over here we have the latch, which is open the door here, and then I don't have that piece in the back there. I'll show you guys, but I'm missing a few things. Missing the top there, but a little at a time I'm going to get more stuff. But let's talk about, well, right here you can get in. I made a part where you could get in. You just slide this up and you can get in. I close it here. This piece here, I'm missing that other piece on the gate here on top. I'm missing that, but the lever is in there. We could just kind of like pull the lever down and it drops figure down. Little trap door, And then we got the spider puppet, which is really, really neat. I tell you, it's really neat. You kind of put your hands in there and you just kind of like do that. That's a nice, fun little feature that it has. And that's really about it for the front. I mean, there's a lot of things. It's a beautiful sculpt on the front here. It's a really, really beautiful sculpt on the front. I was really, this thing is huge. I was mesmerized with it. I always wanted to get one. I finally got one. And let me tell you something, I was not disappointed. This thing is amazing. So let's just turn it around. This could work with Masters of the Universe also. If you really wanted to, make it work with Motu, it could definitely work with Motu. Let's turn this around here. Okay. And then we'll just kind of like talk about the inside here. As you could see, I do have the rails and stuff. These pieces are basically holding it back so it don't fall. Little stands there. The little rails, little plastic rails, kind of just stick in to the cardboard. This whole back piece is cardboard, the whole thing. But it's a really nice, like, it really looks like, the cardboard really makes it look like it's more spacious. The way they have everything in the back there, it's got some really nice depth to it. Like I said, I'm missing a few pieces. Eventually, I'm missing the door here, which I don't know if I'll be honest with you, it's hard to find that door. Missing the right here, the platform with the gun piece. But eventually I can get the gun piece and that, if I can find it at a decent price. But all in all, this playset is a lot of fun here. A lot of fun, this playset. Even though it's kind of like, you know, it's not a two-fold. It's kind of like a little bit, it's hollow, you know, but I'm sure a lot of kids had a lot of fun with this when it first came out and all that. I know the cartoon didn't last that long, and this became very rare, but I know I don't see a lot of people doing these this on YouTube. I wanted to do one also to showcase it. Unfortunately, like I said, I don't have all the parts and stuff like that, but it's nearly complete. I don't have the box. That's another story right there. I do not have the box. But this playset is beautiful. I mean, this definitely can work with Masters of the Universe. Let me turn it back around again. As you can see here, it's kind of, I don't know how tall it is. I mean, I think it's about 3 feet, close to 4 feet tall, something like maybe 3 or 4 feet tall. Let me show you it near Snake Mountain, and it dwarfs Snake Mountain pretty good. Check this out. That dwarfs Snake Mountain pretty good. And see, it's really tall. But Snake Mountain's beautiful. I love Snake Mountain. I always did. But like I said, look at the size. Look at the size of it compared. It's like, you know, and Snake Mountain is a pretty much a, I think it's like 18, maybe like about the size of Grayskull. Maybe 17, 18 inches. And I don't think it's like, it's that wide compared to this. You could see on the camera that it's pretty big, this thing. It's got like this green, which is nice the way they did the paint. It's got like this green, this darker green, lighter green, and also has kind of like a metallic tone to it. It's got a nice little metallic tone when you look at it. When you first see it, honestly, when you first see it, you're in amazement. You're in awe when you first see this thing. In every crevice here, in every, whatever they did molding wise, beautiful job. These like little combs here they added on. Very nice touch to it. The plastic is very, it's you can move this plastic really quite a bit without cracking it. I'm very surprised. It's pretty durable. I have to say, it's pretty durable. You can move it. You can literally move this plastic pretty good without it. Like the Masters of the Universe one, like the Castle Grayskull and Snake Mountain, it's got a very hard plastic to it, and you can't kind of move it like you can move this. This one you can really move, like it's still very durable. Even though you can move it, it doesn't really crack. It's pretty neat. It's not as well, Grayskull and Snake Mountain is still very durable too. It's lasted so many years. But this one also the same thing, very durable. I wouldn't say you should like try to snap it or no. Wouldn't say trying to do that or give it. It will give eventually, but it's pretty good that it can just kind of like move pretty easily without cracking or anything like that. I've tried, but it's a beautiful playset, and I hope you guys like the video. I mean, if you like it, comment, like, and subscribe. I don't have any of the figures. I didn't get around to getting any of the figures. I just really wanted this. I'm not sure I'm going to get the figures. I'm just using this with my Motu figures, and they work just perfectly with this. Like it's another part of Eternia, where there's like these bug-like creatures that, you know, like maybe this could be Buzz-Off's home. That would be a good idea. Put a bunch of Buzz-Offs on here, and you have a Buzz-Off home. I think that would be a lot of fun. I don't collect the figures, but I needed this. I wanted this. I wanted this forever. I finally got it, and I got it at a great price. But I'm kind of piecing it a little at a time as I get closer to completing, which I don't need that many things left for it. I find the prices, depending on what it is, like these ladders are pretty cheap. The railings were pretty cheap. I actually got this whole thing, this whole piece here, pretty cheap, and I got the puppet really cheap. And actually, I'm surprised because I got little Spidrax pretty cheap too. I mean, usually I see them for like over $60, and I got them real cheap. But I still need a few other things. For it, the what do you call the platform for the top? It's kind of pricey. The platform is probably the most expensive part I've seen, and the cannon for the top is not too bad. But separate, a lot of people sell them separate pieces, like the cannon and the platform of the cannon itself. But I really love it. I mean, I hope you guys think the same way. I hope you guys have one. Because this one's pretty rare, and it goes for a little penny there. But check it out. Check my other videos out, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and please have a good journey.